the White House dodged a question about the possibility of President Biden drinking the water in East Palestine during his upcoming visit. Watch this.
When the president is in East Palestine, will he drink the water there?
I mean, look, what I can tell you is the president's focus has been to do everything that he can to support this community from day one. This is not about some sort of like political stunt here. This is not what this is about. This is about this president being a president for everyone and showing up for this community. That's what this is about. I'm not going to get into some sort of political stunts about drinking water.
All right, East Palestine resident DJ Yokley joins me now. DJ, will Biden be welcomed by the residents?
I can't imagine it's going to be good. I mean, I have a pretty good pulse on the town, but I can't imagine at this point, this juncture, that it is going to be a positive welcome. There's going to be a lot of questions, and I'm just going to guess that there's not going to be a whole lot of answers to those questions, just as there hasn't been for the last year.
Why do you think he's going now, a year after the event, in the middle of a campaign season? What's he going for?
You know what? The more I think about this isn't about the people of East Palestine and the surrounding areas. This is about Joe Biden. This is about his election campaign in 2024. And quite honestly, you know, to go off of that clip that you just played, I don't care if he drinks our water, but as long as he and his team know that we're not drinking the Kool-Aid that he's serving coming to his little birthday party here.
That's a good line. The EPA, let's go back to the beginning of this. The EPA burned off the chemicals from the train. They wanted to avoid an explosion. So now, a year later, are you satisfied with the air and water quality?
You know, there's a lot of people in town. Speaking for myself, we haven't had any problems. My family, God willing, has not been sick and hopefully will not get sick. But it doesn't answer the questions that a lot of people have had about healthcare over the next 10, 20, 30, 40 years and generations to come. You know, we've lost a lot of people in our town, Stuart, to moving because they didn't feel safe, because they weren't getting answers. And I think that's the big to do about this. This is the storyline, is we're not getting answers. We can't make, you know, tough decisions that are going to affect generations to come. But the White House is going to tell us that they've been alongside of us the entire time, and it's just not true.
I believe you run Your Sports Network. That's your company, I believe. How's your business doing?
You know, we had to move out of the town because we were, you know, in a plaza that Sulphur ran right underneath. We tried to get answers from the standpoint, is it safe? You know, we have people with compromised immune systems. And obviously, if we bring them back to work, then, you know, I'm liable for lawsuits. Yeah. And, you know, if something happens to them, it's on my conscience. The problem is we moved out and we were deemed that we were traitors for trying to keep our business alive. You know, I've had this business for the last 7 years. We're in over 70 communities doing sports games online. And, you know, we can't just pack up and shut the doors and then reopen whenever Joe Biden says, hey, it's all okay.
You got it. DJ, thank you very much for being with us. We really appreciate you being on the air to tell us how it is. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
God bless you, Stuart.
Thank you.